Alright, here we go.
잠깐.
Oh fuck, that's not right. Oh boy, it's a story node. Did I get Dawn? No. I pulled the, or I haven't even pulled for Dawn. So no, I have not. I plan on dispensing her, eventually. That's not how you shorten it. No! You're doing it wrong, Mommy! Just follow after me. You get it now? Don't forget. Wah 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 wah. Such a shame that a blade tempered to such ruthless sharpness was used to cut away her own mind. Oh fuck, it's him, what the fuck? Fuck, wait, hold on. Your baby's still at that house, ain't that right?
그래서 나는 지금은 실타래 끝이 시작을 스칠 때.
Shoo. Ryoshi, are you alright?
그래.
Am fine. Why did the nurse fathers create things like you? The same people who used to complain day and night about what a pain it was to look after me are keeping underlings now? Children. We are their children. So what role are you children playing? Yoshihide, the day you return to the House of Spiders, we, the 5 children, shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces and complete the clue. The nurse fathers of the house were besides themselves with concern, Yoshihide. Were you to return home having forgotten even the time you'd spent at their side, it would feel as though all the years poured into nurturing and honing you had gone to waste, they said. Ha! Didn't know they called their errand boys their children. What they call us is immaterial to the relationship we share with them. No, it's got a different echo. The bond between a child and the parent is thicker, firmer. So much so that even after I have mutilated my own mind with a sword, a thread of something remains still. Yet my master tells me that she has tended to you enough through all the time that has passed. Tended to me? How does it feel to be a living fetter? Better? I am hard from enjoying the fresh air of the world outside, no longer free to travel the mountains and cliffs as my feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are. I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the delineations of wings and back streets. I don't understand what you mean. You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Well, what do you make of it, Yoshihide? Stifle your crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? If anyone has a reason to cry, it is me. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day has passed without me wanting to cry. My knees. Mother, I scraped my knees. Keep your bawling out of my sight. Snotty, sniveling little brat. Disgusting. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Next time, keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Maybe you had a leg ripped away from you. Then you'd also taste a drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment. That woman was the one who hated me the most. She blamed me for her fate. Yet in the end, Yoshihide, it is thanks to her that your mastery of the blade has been cultivated to such a degree, enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and that brute's sword. Ryoshu. I know there's some bad blood involved here, but this is our chance. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who swiped the golden bow, yeah? Her whereabouts are unknown. However, this is indeed our chance to hie away from here. Laysai. That technique he used, was that hers? The pinky nurse father? Yeah. It was one of my gouged out memories, but clashing blades with him reawakened it. The nurse fathers want me to learn every single one of their techniques. That pinky woman, too. She sure hated me, alright. That didn't stop her from teaching me what she knew. Probably to make me a more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers when I left the spiderweb. Well, love-hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories. Did you hew them away yourself? Yeah, with my own hands. Damn. Every time I draw this blade and cut something, I'm also slicing away a piece of my mind. That's the reason I don't want to use this blade. But had I not done so, they'd have taken her away from me for good. Your baby. My blood, my word, my daughter. Yeah. In a place only I know, in a safe that nobody else can find. How the fuck is she alive in a safe? Don't see why I should play coy at this point. The one and only precious thing. She's all I have. Damn. I see. As long as we can stick to this path, we'll all eventually find the things we lost. Right. I know that. Don't think about it too hard. Yeah. Come on, let's just go after them. With this elevator still busted, they can't have escaped to a different floor just yet. The golden bow, it's faint, but I can still sense its presence. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh fuck.
화점에 두지.
주인
피가 마지막까지 발버둥 칠 수밖에.
They wouldn't put a focused encounter. Oh fuck, they did.
빠르게 처리하지.
우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니. 특이성 감지 센서, 성소 타입 비확인. 위험 인물이 다소 위축되었을 것으로 판단됩니다. 전투응대 나선다.
여기가 네 약점인가?
기회를 잡았네! 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지! 돌격하자!
된다면 사월을 건다.
How Kim would react to seeing an idea himself. Oh, Bamboo had it, Kim. I'm like, are you talking about Kim Ji-hoon? Every time we get to the spectacular fight parts of the Canto, you feel like the blue guy is getting force slopped from the monsters versus aliens or whatever that movie was. I think it is monsters versus aliens. That's also a crazy sentence. What the fuck?
벤단 사월을 건다. 육정.
Hold on.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
흉터의 결과요.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
자세가 뭐니? 자비에 감사하다.
How do I use a computer? Live? Oh, fuck.
빈틈투성이군.
빈바스 컴퍼니
My-
皆さんこの勢いに乗って勝ちに行きましょう。
How does this fucking work? Oh, it's not capturing the monster. Live footage of Ex Ventica.
빠르게 처리하지.
꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
They are pretty boring. I'd prefer just like normal fights that I could win right through faster.
이제 다른 쪽 집안일로 돌아가지.
I guess I can't complain about the lunacy. You're just hoping we come across someone else still conscious, like Miss Alyssa. Ow! You just stepped on my hand, mister. Oops, my bad. Wait, was that a survivor speaking just now? I think Dawn wore it better.
괜찮은 것이요.
Are you alright? Damn, the fucking Dawn ID really did spoil this. What the fuck? I'm not. It hurts so much. I've been waiting here so long, but nobody showed up. Also, the fucking this is drippy though. I was chatting with this person next to me just to stay conscious, but then he suddenly stopped speaking. It's been 10 minutes already. We'd even exchanged names. You must be referring to this man. He's pretending to be dead, but his pulse hasn't stopped. What? Ah, you got me. Chit-chatting about the food we'll eat once we get out while slowly being crushed by the debris on top of us. I mean, you know what happens to characters who say once we survive this. I want me some vanilla ice cream with almond sprinkles once we survive this. And a sandwich too, with lots and lots of cheese. What about you, Ravi? Need a hand? Yes, please. Perform more ring mannequins, at least they're new. They should just convert Limbus Company into a full-time visual novel and then like devote all of the gameplay devs to Mirror Dungeon. That those chains are not part of the Wayward Passenger getup? Is that Wayward Passenger ego? Just my left leg. I'm good besides that. Ouchie! I think I broke my right arm. But give it a few days with lots of almonds and fish, and it should be good as new. Oh, thank you for getting us out of here. I'm Sora. We got to live another day thanks to you. You can call me Ravi. By the way, may I ask which department you're from? Haven't you seen us before? We were here for a checkup last time. Oh, we're new hires. This is our first day of work. New hires? Yes,
최근 엔케팔린 정제부서의
there were new
채용
job
요청이
postings for
있었어서
LCE's Enkephalin
오늘이
refining
채용된
department.
인원들이
Today's
처음
day one
출근하는
for us new
날이었습니다.
hires.
인수인계해줄 LCE
We were
연구본부가
on our way
추적하는
to see the
사이에
researcher who was supposed to
이런
handle
꼴이
our
벌어지면
onboarding, and
말입니다.
then this happened.
이 장비는
This gear, it's my first time wearing it. The more I look at it, the more it
볼수록
intrigues
흥미로운
me.
것 같아요.
How did you get trapped under the debris?
자네에는 어쩌다
Pray
걸린
tell,
것이오?
how did you get trapped under the debris?
그게요.
Well, I was just walking through the corridor and stopped for a bit.
장소.
I'm always a total klutz.
제가
Once I have
원래
something
그래요.
on my mind, I can't multitask at all.
이해하오.
I can relate.
연구자란
Researchers
뜻이요.
often sink into the
떠오르는
fathoms of their own
번뜩이며
mind when the
골몰하게
spark of
만드는
inspiration strikes.
내부 장비에
I had
대해
this idea for an ego
실험하고
gear
싶은 게
experiment, and I couldn't move on without first getting it sorted out of my
이
head.
영감을
이고 장비.
Ego gear,
손목에
you say?
족쇄를
Might you be
말하는
referring to
것이오.
that shackle around your wrists?
맞아요.
That's right.
조금
It's not the
불편하긴 해도
wieldiest,
하나뿐인
but it's my one and only
저만의
ego.
푸념이 길고
Cut the fluff and get to what
다음에
happened
일어난
next. Sorry, it happened out of nowhere. We heard a loud noise coming from the other end of the corridor and people started running. That's when the ceilings collapsed.
제가 딴
Sigh.
생각에
If
빠져있지만
only I
않았어도
hadn't zoned out, I wouldn't have gotten caught under the rubble. I wouldn't go so far as to call you lucky, but getting trapped under the rubble might have been exactly what saved you from the intruders who are attacking the facility. They've already killed a lot of people. While we were trapped?
유감이라는
My
말
condolences. I regret I have no further words to give.
혹시 더
Were you
발견된
able to find
생존자는
any other survivors?
스물 남짓 있어.
An approximation of 20 remains, as fortune should have it. The team leader and the rest managed to regroup.
다행이군요.
That's a relief.
그대는
And you?
괜찮은
Are you certain
것이오.
you are well? It is quite remarkable that a
마집
newcomer to a
사회에서
corporation
이런
remained
일이
so composed
벌어졌는데
in the face of such
제법
crises.
당근하구려.
이런 상황에 대한 교육도 받았기 때문에
We get trained
각오는
for
하고
situations like
있었습니다.
this, so I wasn't entirely
설마
unprepared.
입사하자마자
Just
이런
never
일이
thought
생길
something
줄
like this would
몰랐지.
happen on day one. Gregor's side-eye. Still, that's pretty impressive for a new guy.
당신들은 어디로 가던 중이셨습니까?
In any case, where were you headed? Alright, we're looking for the elevator. I think it's somewhere in this direction, but I'm not sure. Oh, the elevator! I know where it is. Could I come with you? Lead the way. Bzz, these components. Bzz. I hear voices from the other end of the radio. Is it your team? The call's breaking up. It seems we've gone past the transmission radius. Wonder how the others are faring. I hope I can get an update about my colleagues as well.
동감입니다.
I'm with you on that. I accidentally converted all of my fucking Enkephalin into modules when I first got on.
마지막까지 발버둥 칠 수밖에.
敵が来ます。皆さん戦闘の準備を。
You'll be fine without it.
빠르게 처리하지.
Again? Wait, has this happened before? Well, I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but like, I don't remember the last time that happened.
빈틈 투성이군. 스켈레터.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이
Literally every
정리
time
방식의
you
선택이
you see me
적절했음을
play a new Canto?
확인했습니다.
Nuh-uh. That's not possible. It can't. I don't think it happened during Canto 8. And I'm pretty sure it didn't happen
성숙
during
타입
Canto
비하게
9 part 1.
위험 인물이 다소 위축되었을 것으로 판단됩니다.
육청.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 살려는지에 이런 무적이지.
That's a surprising amount of damage.
여기가 네 약점.
매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워프 열차 연산 시스템은 해당 행동에 약 14%의 정리 기여도가 있음을 판단했습니다.
전투 응대에 나선다.
Bro, Yiseng, what the fuck are we doing?
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
빠르게 처리하지.
That is. Oh wait, bleed. Oh wait, bleed is a fucking. Wait, whatever.
흉터의 결과요.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을
전투
안내드립니다.
응대에 나선다.
자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
This could be huge for me saying. That was awful.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에
빠르게
이따가
처리하지.
버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
꿈을 꾸러가도
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에 이따가
빠르게
버스에서
처리하지.
회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
민감을 준비하라. 민감을
자세가 모르니 자기에 감사하도록.
전투 응대는 성공적이었다. 나쁘지
Oh,
않은
shit.
움직임이었어. 이제 다른 쪽
Oh,
집안일로
that's cool.
돌아가지.
It's like security cameras or something. This is how bzzzt the others.
부품은 이걸로
These
충분한
components
것이.
should cover what we need for the repair.
무전기 소리가
The transmissions are getting harder to make out.
그럴 수밖에.
Not surprising considering how far the distance between the teams have grown.
그리고
And the
이 불교
survivors.
생존자들은
I see nary a one in this sector,
안쓰럽게도
regrettably.
보이지 않아.
그 역시도
Again, hardly a surprise.
그럴 수밖에.
The state of the bodies is there for all to
시체의
see.
형태.
Faust believes there is no feasible way to aid them under the present conditions. Tisk. So it doth appear. Verily, 'tis thee who must be most saddened by this tragedy. I beg thy pardon for raising the matter. There, now we just have to get back to the facility management room. Right, it should be right past this corridor. Bro, what the fuck is Heathcliff? Assistant, pacing about distractedly and scratching one's head out of cluelessness are all behaviors prohibited in our research facility. Oh, also, frowning and cocking your head like that and blurting a huh at the screen are all likewise forbidden. What? No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's off. Oi, stop! Don't go out yet. There's something outside. Oh. Damn. Or perhaps I can let the blood vessels relax and expand. Yes, that's much better. You're right. We'd have run straight into him had we left the room. Based on the circumstances we have faced thus far, it's reasonable to conclude that this individual's affiliation lies with the ring. A nurse father has to be dead strong like that lass who nicked off with Karen. You people, where's all that confidence you had when you beat the daylights out of me during the monolith experiment? Oi! Mind not putting it like that? You'll give people the wrong idea. Besides, we were beating the daylights out of your distortion. Well, not exactly beating the bloody hell when you get what I mean, yeah?
전시된 신체들이 남아있는 흔적을 봤을 때
The extent of the physical trauma sustained by the corpses on display indicates that the odds of prevailing in combat against him are minimal.
파우스트는
Faust does not advise initiating a battle that cannot be won when we are completely cut off from Dante, as usage of identities is no way! Oh well, I don't know if there's a combat thing, but being forced to use the LCB IDs would be really cool, actually. Engaging the enemy now will only serve to deplete our numbers. And with so little information on the enemy, sustaining a lethal injury we have no means to treat will make it the manager Esquire behold the cold, lifeless form of young Sinclair upon their return. And the cold, lifeless form of Don Quixote, too!
팀장님, 저자가 이쪽 복도를 계속 상주하면
Pacecliff, least brutal ring higher up, no diff by ring saying true. Boss, if he keeps lingering out in the corridor, that's quite a problem. We'll probably run into him on our way to the facility management room. Oi, how long do you reckon you're gonna take to fix that knacker device or whatever it is? Given that the attack resembles a facility sabotage, I'll need to inspect each component separately instead of treating this like a regular malfunction. I cannot be sure of anything before I see the extent of the damage, yet even in the best case scenario, I don't expect the repairs to be done in short order. Damn it, Martin! Didn't I tell you plenty of times that non-standard energy distributors are a nightmare for maintenance? Oh, you're the one who designed this sector of the research facility, boss. That must have been during the week leading up to my report deadline. I'm confident I made the most of the limited time I had back then. Any chance we can buy ourselves a bit of time or lure him away? I'm considering 5 or 6 possible options, though if I were to recommend one, we have her take off those shoes. W! What? After all that mess you went through? Keep coping. Without your access to the identities, the only viable combat option is my ego gear, and its chance of defeating or killing that man, who is most likely a maestro of the ring, is hardly promising. If need be, I shall step I'll do it. Don Quixote! I ain't having it. We've been in worse trouble than this, haven't we? And sure, I've thought about yanking off those stinking shoes a fair few times. Bro, that sentence is crazy. Without context, that's hilarious. But we can't do that to her, can we? I've said this time and again, Rocinante's self-cleaning function is always active. Oh shit, her shoes have a self-cleaning function? Nice. But let us put such matters aside. Yo, it's Heathcliff-LCB-employee. I would rather eschew relying on my blood fiend powers, yet we are left with no recourse. And I have faith in you, faith that my companion shall bring me back again. Faust seconds Heathcliff's opinion. The plan to have Don Quixote remove her shoes is rejected. While there are several reasons to discourage that idea, the chief among them is that Don Quixote must not dismount from Rocinante. Do you believe her unbound power to be insufficient to overcome this obstacle? According to the test results, she demonstrated combat abilities that were... No, having Don Quixote remove her shoes to resolve this predicament is not an unrealistic scenario. However, that flow would be a choice that distances Dante from their journey to retrieve the golden bows, and even if we are to entertain Hohenheim's suggestion, the removal of Don Quixote's shoes must take place as a result of the manager's decision. Hold on, please. This is all happening too fast. You've really got to start elaborating on stuff. An illustrative example, in the event Don Quixote fails to control her impulses and proceeds to create kindreds and blood bags with abandon, there's a possibility that she will be unable to return to her current self, no matter how many times Dante's clock is rewound. If a sinner cannot be restored by the manager's power, it is effectively tantamount to failing to retrieve the golden bows in this world. Such an outcome would prove a decisive failure on my part in proving that. I understand, rejected it is. Let's move on to the next agenda. Heathcliff loves feet! Who do I want you to attack? That ring guy. Art thou sure of this? We possess no fitting means to strike that villain down. It was simply a proposed plan A to tackle the situation. Frankly, I wasn't too eager myself to risk gambling on odds in an environment with so many variables beyond our control. Whatever plan you've got in mind, do it quick. I don't see that pointy shoes wanker right now, but pointy shoes wanker.
내가 잠깐 시간을 끄는 동안 자네들이 마튼을 도와 설비 수리를 마치는 걸세.
As for plan B, I buy us some time while you people help Martin with repairing the device. If I raise the attunement level of this shock centipede ego gear, I should be able to move for a while, even after my heart has ceased to function.
전투를 몇 번 치러서 상태가 좋은 건 아니지만
I'm not exactly in top shape after all these fights, but with luck on our side, I might even be able to knock him unconscious with high enough voltage. Ah, says the bloke who probably hasn't even been in a proper brawl ever. You fought a lot of adversaries. You fought adversaries wearing ego gears before, haven't you? These gears can make up for a lack of combat experience. Ha, this ain't an argument. We stall them, you work on repairs. Even if we pop our clogs, Clockhead'll come back here sooner or later. They can bring us back. Even if we end up becoming one of those horrific exhibits, right? Correct. The degree of pain accompanying that process, however, will far exceed the usual range for both the individual concerned and Dante. It is preferable we avoid such a development. Clearly, you are all underestimating the amount of firepower I can unleash were I to be fully equipped. Still, perhaps it's for the best that you remain uninformed. You're coming along too? Not staying back to fix that thing? Whoever designed this did a remarkably subpar job. Having a genius like myself repair such a second-rate piece of equipment would be a waste of talent. Haha! The Faust fucking Hohenheim whatever feud is so funny. So she says, but to clarify, this isn't second-rate. It was the best design attainable given the time constraints. In other words, it was the optimal design we could manage at the moment. I leave this matter to you, then. Let us all meet again in sound form, as we did in our last misadventure. Young Sinclair, art thou well? We'll go hold him off first, so if you need a moment to get your head sorted. No. He just has prosthetics, and that makes me angry! I can't just keep wandering around aimlessly. Wandering around aimlessly. What's happening? Ah, of course. Wait, what? What the fuck was that? More Hohenheim or I will appear on the news. True. Faust Hohenheim ID win? That'd be so fucking funny. Bloody hell! A gallery that has achieved the magna opera of aesthetics need not bother sending out invitations. Visitors will naturally come pouring in on their own. Oi, you reckon we came all this way just to look at this lot of useless rubbish? Don't know much about this whole art thing, but even I can tell this is the worst bloody exhibition I've ever clapped my eyes on. Yeah, the piano goes hard, though. Oh, Sinclair was nodding? Oh! Oh! Oh, is that like Sinclair POV? The Earl King isn't using ego gear when he attacks the sinners at Wuthering Heights? Yes. Question mark. In that case, it seems I must play the curator myself for our young and foolish guests. Just as I taught Yoshihide, from kitsch to avant-garde, with each trend of art movement engraved into every chunk of meat, a gallery tour narrated by a maestro himself. You ought to feel honored, really. So, am I gonna be forced to use these LCB IDs? Oh fuck, it's another fucking story note. Lame. Seriously? You're really gonna play dirty like this? I was trying to wrap this up so I'd be done right when Papa finished his executions. And you know, it was a lot of fun playing hide and seek for the first time in ages, but I'm getting bored now. We somehow managed to shake off that nurse father too. But this one chased us here all on her own. That smoking pipe you mentioned during the briefing, your ego, right? Is it not ready yet? It needs more time. Which is why we gotta buy that time she needs. What do you think of my workshop weapon collection earlier? I'll be generous this time and let you put them to use. How about that? You mean that collection of too tricky to be useful weapons? You've certainly a talent for impracticality. Perhaps it's an impressive assortment from a collector's point of view, but in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you'd be better off fighting with bare hands. Look, I had zero idea things would blow up into this bad of a mess, alright? Just wanted to show off a bit since we were finally meeting the LCA team. That's why I only brought the unique hard-to-get babies. Bro, damn, she'd been fucking fighting. That one there, what sort of sword is it? That's a Metzel Workshop broadsword. Ever used one before? Nay, I was not in a position to obtain and use workshop-made gears. I am merely asking, for I am in need of aught to replace my broken Kwando. I mean, I don't mind lending you one, but that stuff's not easy to handle. See, compared to the Alice Workshop, Metzel is... Meztil, my bad. I am aware. Oft did you speak of how their weapons dart around as though they have grown wings, dragging the wielder about. Yeah. Worry not, I am quite confident in the art of swift blade. A Salsu must never loosen her grip on the blade, though her very arms be torn away. Okay, jeez. Reinforcement might be a bit of an overstatement at this rate. I know Dante isn't here with us, but how about we step up ourselves? My physical strength has gradually recovered throughout our journey with the executive manager, but my skills and prowess have yet to reach their original potential. By the way, any word from the Golden Bow team yet? No response to the transmission, damn it. Even with the executive manager leading them, those unreliable troops have finally proved my fears right. Hey, might just be a bad radio signal. Take it easy. I'm getting sick of playing along with this kiddie nonsense. Dragging me into this hide-and-seek crap. You guys are real bullies here, you know that? I'll count to 10 and not a second more. Got it? 18... What the? 8, 9, 10. Oh, 8, 9, 10. Here I go. What do we do now? Luring her to another distortion or abnormality would be the best bet. It was effective enough to stall the nurse father, too. Would you look at that? Oh, Papa. I thought you had finished them all off, or did you leave these for me? Huh, are these the guys you wrecked earlier? Oh, is this like some kind of 11th hour superpower awakening? I saw this on TV, Impossible Comeback 3, Epic Return from Death. So what? It'll only take a single blow to... Whoa, eep! Neurosis, hysteria, distorted pain tends to manifest in the form of electricity. The human thunderbolt, I thought it'd be sufficient to buy some time. Oh, these corpses, they're not moving on their own. Yo, kiddo, you see that? Huh? See what? I don't see anything. Wahahaha. You don't? You really don't see it? Shucks, kiddo, you gotta work harder if you want to be as sharp as Yoshihide. Now open your eyes and take a closer look. See that purple flash? It's that thing there, bouncing around and pouring electric currents into the bodies. His instincts are just as animalistic as his appearance. Moses, we've secured the escape route. Yes, in that case. Whoa, team leader. Got good reflexes for someone who dresses that shabby. She actually blocked that. It was wise of me to take the time to observe his form. That aftershock had quite the force. Lady team leader, are you unharmed? Thanks to you, yes. Let me help you walk. Keep the pressure on the wound to staunch the bleeding. Let us fall back post-haste. Hey, where do you think you're going? Clingy bastards. Looks like they'll keep coming till I kill that sparkly bastard. Princess, go on ahead and chase them down. Rad, for real? Can I really finish them off? You bet, Papa's got some tidying up to do here. Let's see, my little girl's hands are hurt. Rules of the book, special clause on the House of Spiders, Article 1, Paragraph 12, applied in entirety. Wait, a minute. Are these clowns with that jackass who snagged Ricardo's hair coupon? Man, just thinking about my bro running around rocking some bristly-ass hairstyle cracked my heart in half. Between what they did to my bro Ricardo and the wound they inflicted upon my daughter's hand, that's complete and total extermination. Judging from the ones freed from containment and the traces of escaped entities I saw on my way here, we're in no position to be picky about our options. What other options do we have? I would much rather have formulated a plan around the distortions delivered to the LCE with our own hands than use these abnormalities, but that is not an option for us at this moment. With that in mind, we are essentially down to one option, the current plan. A hollow beckoning, nostalgia and constriction, and then absorption. Wait, you don't mean... Yes, the abnormality whose vines never release their hold until its pure white body of cotton is stained blood red. Will make them face the drenched gossipium. Heathcliff continues to amass infinite karma, even unto his allies. Ezra is a mall ninja? True. Otis is wrong about the workshop weapons? Well, I don't think her point was that workshop weapons were bad. I think it was that... Oh, I guess we're back to Dante team. Her point was that the workshop weapons that Ezra brought are too specialized or like too niche. I wonder what we fight in this node. I just spaced out. What's the node called? Huh? That's... Well, I didn't space out, I just wasn't looking. Well, I guess that's what we fight. An abnormality. Shock centipede, was it? It is the same entity we repeatedly encountered during our passages through dungeons and refraction railways, manager. Which means we already know how to defeat it, though our means of dealing with it may mirror what has come prior, Dante. Complacency would ill serve us. With the current disorder permeating this place, the path deterrents may fail to function reliably. So we gotta stay sharp during the fight. I get it. Sora, Ravi, get behind me, okay? It was called Shock Centipede. I'm shocked. Centipede. W music. Yo. Protest shock muddy centipede.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 송신합니다.
No matter which ID I have selected, Gregor cannot clash for shit. Can't even hear you? Because of the music? Is the music loud or is my mic quiet? Loud music? Audio balancing is my passion. Testing. It still looks pretty loud. That looks better, I think. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It still seems a little loud, but we'll see. You could hear fine, but you're weird. The song is a bit loud. better, you guess? That should be better, I think, maybe.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
You hate Canto 9 already? Has so many fillers, nothing hard to do. I mean, I feel like that's a problem PM can't really avoid. Well, I mean, I guess they could make every fight difficult or like engaging, but I feel like that's just the nature of Limbus Company. Oh, fuck. I guess using a defense skill there was a poor choice.
전투응대에 나선다.
Library of Ruina had you reading in every single fight. Well, they're very, well, like, you know, I get the comparison, but like, they are very different games. I also have not read. Well,
저들이 기세등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
I don't know. Do you have poise? You do.
나리의 속 깊은 뜻을 본인이 헤아리기엔 쉽지 않나 보네.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Closer to endgame? Well, with the gacha game or like live service game like this, I don't... Like, I guess there is maybe like an end game, but like Project Moon could just like keep infinitely raising the level cap. Or like... I don't know if there's ever really an end game. Canon-wise, yeah, that's true.
요원 여러분의 제압으로 성공적 상황 종료 확률이 약 4.188% 상승했습니다.
But like if you look back years later and we're in Purgatorio or whatever, or whatever is after Inferno, like Inferno would seem like early game, and then whatever's after that would be like later game. After Lee Hang, they put more time into playtesting.
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입
Well, they also added that continue
요원
button,
여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이
which, I mean, I don't really think I've felt a need to use it so far in the Canto, but we'll see. I could eat my words at the fucking final boss of this part.
매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워크열차 연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%의 정리 기여도가 있음을 판단했습니다.
How is everything fucking favored and not dominating?
전투응대에 나선다.
자세가 뭔가요?
가다가 유세です今こそ勝機をつかむ時です
Holy fuck. Wait, what just happened, dude? Oh, fuck. Fuck. This is kind of fucking fried, isn't it?
빠르게 처리하지.
생명 유지 장치의 활성화를 확인했습니다. 아닙니다. 큰 부상을 입은 요원이 있다면 신속히 장치의 패널을 열고
Bro's gonna stagger and die. Bruh. Can I clash with this yet? No. I guess I could have Merceau take it.
빠르게 처리하지.
Gotta kill him in 10? Fuck my life, are you serious? What level are my IDs? They should all be 60. Well, the ones I'm currently using.
집안일을 해결했으면 일찍
That's
돌아가지.
tragic. I'll come back to that.
늦게 자고 내일 오전 업무를 대충
마지막까지 발버둥 칠 수밖에.
I think if I didn't have Yiseng use a fucking defense skill,
本当に
that would
嬉しい
have
です
been better.
빠르게 처리하지.
Yeah, paralyze.
囚人の皆さんの状態に何か変化が
된다면 사활을 건다.
Oh, he's staggered. Yeah. Did I see the name of the node? No, I didn't read it. Well, I mean, I probably read it, but like I already forgot it. I'll check after I complete the fucking node, I guess. Oh, Shock Electric Centipede 2 or whatever? Electric Boogaloo?
매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워프 열차 연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%의 정리 기여도가 있음을 판단했습니다.
Product Moon got jokes.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다.
There's no Shock Centipede in Shock Centipede 2? That's fucking crazy. Bro, Mike Gregor IDs cannot win a fucking clash, man. What the fuck?
된다. 사활을 건다.
이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
I didn't fight Shorkstein and send Tough at Anne Orlando? I have no fucking clue of what you're saying to me. Oh, like Smo and Ornstein.
저기는 땅에 떨어졌네.
빠르게 처리하지.
이제 우리를 누가 막겠는가?
The famous Ornstein and your mom fight.
이거는 버블샷하면 좋은 거지. 꿈을 꾸러 가도.
A Shock Centipede gank would have been interesting. Like, it wasn't actually dead. Which, I mean, would have been pretty in character for the Abno.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
전투 응대는 성공적이었다. 나쁘지 않은 움직임이었어. 이제 다른 쪽 집안일로 돌아.
Still no signal? None. We've got no way to tell how everyone else is faring. Well, I won't assume the worst. No news is good news, right? Miss Alyssa weighs on my mind. What that we could find a solution. What the fuck are you saying? Would that we could find a solution before that spiral burrows any deeper. Oh, that workshop-made weapon, right? The one that needs a password to unlock. Indeed, a troublesome thing. I know the basic principles behind it, but the only person who would know the password is the one who used it to stab the victim in the first place. But I'll do my best to look into it. Oh, that'd be a big help. So Sora, you're into workshop gears, huh? Yes, it's been my thing for ages, probably the only reason I was hired. Then what are you doing in the LCE? Shouldn't you be in L... Hey, rookie. Yes? You're blocking my view. Back of the line. Scoot. Ah, sorry about that. Oh. Wait. Are they separating Ravi and Sora? It's kind of hard to make the game hard without either making the enemies impossible to clash or making their unbreakable coins do enough damage to shred through 13 sinners before you can kill. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, Sora. Why don't you come walk with me and talk shop? We're not nearly as well versed in workshop gear as you'd think. Really? Sure, I like talking to people. I do as well! Ravi, was it? You too seem most eager to acquaint yourself with novel technologies, as befits a researcher of scholarly disposition. You and I, together with Dante, ought to exchange views regarding this. Bro, that's so fucking funny! But why? But why? I am pleased. Bro, how? Bro, the sinners are all on the same fucking wavelength. This is sick. Ah, I am pleased that you share our enthusiasm, Dante. Come, between the three of us, I am quite hopeful that we should be able to engage in an academic discussion of unfathomable depths. You're all so kind. Thank you for being so nice to me. I like nice people. My coworkers aren't like that, so I tend to feel left out a lot. I'm pretty sure they'll shoo me out again for spacing out and falling behind. Blah. Come on, there's no way they'd treat a surviving researcher that badly after what you went through. It's not like you botched an important mission or anything, right? I'd say you're in the clear. Beer. You beat Canto 9, Part 2, I'm assuming? You got rocked in the process? That's not boding well for me. What they've been doing super well with bosses is Canto is making unique clashing mechanics. True. What they need to do in actual end of Canto fights is make failing those mechanics punishing enough to make you actually lose. Is that not normally the case? I don't know, it's been a while. Or, I mean, I guess you could brute force your way through the mechanics sometimes, right? They must be your leader. You're bad at reading people. Are you saying I'm not leader material? Heh, I'm saying you're more than just a leader. I concur. I thought so. They really are your leader. As a leader should be someone you can't quite read. Yes. It's cooler when a leader's got that mysterious aura. What are you getting all shy for? That's actually why I decided to join up here. I was previously in a fixer office, but I guess you could say I got scouted. Scouted? Come to think of it, the 12 of us were also scouted by Miss Faust. Miss Ryoshu, did you also receive a promise from Miss Faust? Yeah. I am rather ashamed to admit, but I will say it nonetheless, as the scabs of time have grown over it. I don't think I truly believed what Miss Faust had promised me would come to pass, at least not wholeheartedly. At the time, I thought it nothing but a far-fetched dream. Had I possessed a little more conviction, perhaps I would not have spent so long having surrendered myself to the sinking descent. You, on the other hand, never seemed to doubt Miss Faust's words since the very first moment you boarded the bus. Huh. Yeah, Ryoshu came off as the team loose cannon at first, but turns out she's the one person who really had her act together. It's not like I believed it from the start. It was simply that I couldn't not believe it. White hair, this was how she started off. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. Whoa. That thread didn't snap, but you're still holding on to that single strand. What did you see that makes you say that? The blood from the wounds that you have made, and the wounds that were inflicted upon you, from a clear crimson line. That place is a space only you can open. It may stand at the very heart of the spiderweb, but they will have no way to unlock it. Allow me to tell you that you have made the most prudent choice given your circumstances. Who sent you? I slashed my way out past the bastards who call themselves nurse fathers. You think I can't slice off that tongue of yours after all that? I am well aware. You even carved into your own mind to get there. You would not hesitate to kill me were you to decide I posed even the slightest hindrance to your goal. But now that you've hidden the child in a place no one else can open, all that's left for you is to wait for the day you can take her back out. The wait will cover a span of time that isn't too short nor too long. I imagine you leaned on the safer side when you set the dial, within 5 years. Come with me, and I will help you obliterate that house and be reunited with your daughter within 2 years. A contract, then. Who do you want me to kill in return? Not kill. Save. Save? Face the sin? Save the ego! Yeah! Limbus Company! Fuck, wait, hold on. Hold on. Fuck, what's the... I don't know what the fucking thing is. Hold on, I'm almost here. Where is it? Fuck, I don't know. Okay, I forget what the fucking thing is. That is the first line you must remember here in Limbus Company. Dizzying. Was that too difficult for you? It's just that this is my first SIG in a long while. Is the place where you hid your daughter really safe? Yeah. That place is almost completely cut off from the flow of time outside. Well, I guess that's how she's fucking fine. Yeah, I tested it myself many times. Countless experiments I've done and the vows I've made should still be up here, somewhere between my shattered memories. That's why I was sure when the time came, either the House of Spiders would follow the thread wrapped around my body to get to me, or that I'd follow it back to them, as long as this one strand of memory isn't lost, as long as the contract holds. Yeah, the contract will be fulfilled. Had to spam pursuance on a level 37 base rodeo to survive. Enemies with bleed can get out of hand real fucking quick.
그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
I fucking hate this bitch.
정리요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다. 신속한 처치를 부탁드립니다.
Though I cannot guide you, I can offer you a warm rematch. Moth Gaming, I fucking hate this Moth.
된다면 사월을 건너.
You love this Moth because you love LCE Faust. The fucking railway, the Canto 5 railway kicked my ass because that's around when I started, so I had like really bad... Well, I don't even know if my stuff was that bad, but like it was a fucking pain. The fuck?! That's so much bleed, dude. Or burn, yeah. Merso, I desperately need you to win this fucking clash.
빠르게 처리하지.
Does anyone on this bus win fucking clashes? It might be over.
그러니 우리도 아무런 위협 없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세.
It might be over. This is fine. Dude, what the fuck? Ma.
빠르게 처리하지.
Oh, that's not good. No sanity, by the way.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다.
That's not good. She's kind of like, you know, my main source of damage. Fuck!
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Bro. Bro.
도망친다고 달라질 운명은 진들을 볼 명목이 없군.
묘혈을 판 것 같소.
変化が見られます
I think Isang might be dead. I get the oddest feeling.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Hey, at least he's winning clashes, though. Winnable, true. Reset IDs and egos per encounter. Gain 10 ego. Whoa! 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 Holy fuck! 10 ego resources of each affinity is crazy. Don't use the continue. It would be funny if I did, though.
보완할 점이 많이 보이는군.
I mean, I don't know, does Priest clash good? I just, like, 4-3. 6-4. See? I could. My IDs are all ready, level 60. I'm pretty sure.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도
Yeah, they're 60.
저들의 공격은
검이 아직
우리의
결이
든든한 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니
They just fucking... No one on this bus wins clashes, man.
된다면 사활을 건다.
You were using Fire Fist, but this bitch heals from burn. End Corp duo, Fire Fist and Capo? What the fuck? Was the burn healing thing not an issue for you?
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 송신합니다.
I need more wrath.
된다면 사활을 건다.
Does anyone on... Yeah, no, yes. Easy. End Corp Ryoshu mogged the moth, so it didn't really impact much. That's a crazy fucking sentence.
공격성 진단 장치에서 고위험 공격이 예고되었음을 안내드립니다.
Claim their bones? Hello, it's me, manager. I have to claim its bone. Okay, I guess I will. Fuck.
전투응대에 나선다. 부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔건 과거 본인의 모험에서도
생명 유지 장치의 활성화를 확인했습니다. 아닙니다. 큰 부상을 입은 요원이 있다면 신속히 장치의 패널을 열고
That's unfortunate. Worth is crazy.
미호스럽군.
워프 열차 모니터링 서비스 진단 결과 정리요원의 부상 정도가 높음을 감지했습니다. W사 자체 대응 매뉴얼은 없으므로 자가 대처를 권장드립니다.
된다면 사활을 건다.
Oh no, Merceau, what are we doing?
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데. 자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고. 내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
Does my Merceau have pursuance? He does. He's just been staggered for like... Oh, well, I guess I could have used Pursuance, right?
해결사 연인이 여행 가기 때문에 어디 보자. 내 패기라도 모르면 아니지.
A little bit
저들의
unfortunate.
기세 등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
We did in fact claim the bones.
자,
저들의 기세
쪽일지 잘
등등하니 잠시
생각해보라고.
경계하세.
이날이 오긴 오는구만.
Don't forget to activate Gregor's counter. To be honest, I haven't really read any of the High Show packs kit.
보완할 점이 많이 보이는군.
What does this fucking counter do?
버틀러들도 문제지만 주인놈 확실한 재교육이 필요하겠어.
Just counter to get status. Yeah, I have Pursuance.
이 경로는 숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
When he uses S3 or Clashable Guard, he gains 3 of his unique buff, which makes him not ass for 3 turns, so you gotta S3 your guard again. Oh, wait, W. Nice. This might be a bad idea.
어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
You want to save his S3 for when his status gets low? That makes sense. Oh.
공격성 진단 장치에서 고위험 공격이 예고되었음을 안내드립니다.
Sloth. Do I have any Sloth gen on this team? How the fuck did I get Gloom? No sloth, insert Megamind. I think I might just be fucking cooked at this game, dude. It's over. To win your next clash, that's crazy. Technically, that's winning.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。囚人に致命傷を確認。至急対処お願いします。敵に変化が見られます。
죄를 새겨주겠어.
특이성 감지 센서, 청소 타입 Y 확인.
Yeah, that's a lot of burn.
활동성이 증가했는지 확인하시길 권장드립니다.
내 검은 만족할 만큼 베어냈어. 그러니 미련은 없지.
Do I want a tip? Yes, please. No clue how BLE Sang is my best fighter? I also have no clue. Bro, bamboo-hatted Kim or so really fell off.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
You broke wing, damage rushed, and clashed? I mean, I guess I could try that instead of clashing everything on the first turn. Breaking the wings is important. I know, but like, I feel like the fight goes pretty quick.
피가 범
마지막까지 발버둥 칠 수밖에.
어떤 상황? 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Surely I have literally any other Yi Sang, but BL Yi Sang's the one carrying the team right now. I do have literally any other Yi Sang though, yes.
인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 송신합니다.
빈틈 투성이군. 스틸레터.
특이성 감지 센서, 청소 타입 Y 확인. 위험 인물의 활동성이 증가했는지 확인하시길 권장드립니다.
랜덤 4월을 본
Mage Yu also kind of stinks here, really?
네 약점인가?
돌신해야도 퍼레이드의 마지막이면 저런 화려한 장면을 준비하고 있었지. 나는 이미 알고 있어서 아무렇지도 않아. 그러니 우리도 아무런 위협 없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세.
Drifting Blade. I kind of forgot that I had her, if I'm being real.
랜덤 4월을 본
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지.
Regret buff is very nice.
자세가 뭐는 거니?
Wings back, unideal.
전투응대에 나선다.
I do get it, I think.
자세가 뭐는 거니?
일부 위험 요소가 특출된 것을 감지했습니다. 정리 요원들의 노고에 감사드립니다.
그래도 내가 물을 싫어하든 극도로 기피하는 것이 있었군. 입 밖으로 꺼내는 것도 조금 매스럽네.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
자세가 모르겠니?
Mage Shoe being so squishy sucks a little bit, yeah. I guess I should have used Chains of Others there.
전투응대에 나선다.
Now that we've translated the ancient texts is crazy.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경치. 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
흉터의 결과.
랜덤 프레스 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
Yeah, I mean, I was scared to let the unopposed attacks through, but I guess destroying the wings gets more value than clashing all of those body skills.
나쁘지 않은 움직임이었어.
Yi sang the goat.
이제 다른
마지막까지 발버둥 칠 수밖에.
First try, true.
안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다. 신속한 처치를 부탁드립니다.
된다면 사활을 건다.
육청!
랜덤 프레스 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
That's Yi sang the goat right there.
빈틈 투성이군. 스켈레터. 허술한
About to think through the fight win rate, yeah. That might hurt. Oh. Oh. Yikes. Oh, yikes.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
민감의 준비야. 기회를 잡았네! 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면
죄를 새겨주겠어. 혈이 난자오.
정리 요원 일부의
전투응대
생명 소실을 감지했습니다. 아닙니다. 모든 워프 열차에 이번 객실 칸 서비스 캐빈이
허술하군.
요원의 시체를 담을 수 있는
자비에
바디백이
감사하다.
구비되어 있습니다. 회수의 정확도를 위해 적극 사용해 주십시오.
영원한
Me when I reuse my skill.
大きな打撃を与えます。
영원한 참으로 인도하라.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
꿈을 꾸러가도록. 방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록한
빠르게 처리하지.
Thank you, Warp Train PA system. Massive S3 damage from BLE saying the GOAT.
빈틈 투성이군.
잡아주신 겐가?
I like the Warp Train announcer voice.
전투인데 나
ですが私たちは止まれません
Me when I do reuse my S3.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 송신합니다.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사는 왜 이런 구절이 있었지?
빈틈 투성이군. 빈틈 투성이군.
뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
In love with the Sancho announcer. I like the base Don Quixote announcer. LCB Don Quixote.
나쁘지 않은 움직임이었어. 이제
착수.
Oh, the elevator's just around the corner. You. Can you hear me? I would rather not this serve as my 11th monologue's broadcast. I've even activated the signal amplifier for this. Yeah, we read you. Good. Power will be fully restored on our side soon. The golden bows, have you found them? Yeah, they're right in front of us. Problem is, they're not in our hands. We just found the woman who swiped the container waiting in front of the elevator. I see. Can you keep her from taking the elevator? Once the power's back on, she might escape to another floor. Hohenheim. Your voice. Are you alright? I doubt things are any more pleasant on your side than they are here. Sure, but still, how's the situation there? Best focus on your own situation than mine. Right. At least it's just a single enemy here. We'll manage. Don't drop your guard. She's a nurse, father. Which means she's on a whole different level from her lackey. This doesn't look good. Are you going to fight her? It seems unavoidable. I could have assisted you had I been supplied with a suitable ego gear, but it doesn't look like there's anything I can do here. I'm sorry. Right, smart call. Sora, you have that shackle-shaped ego. You'll be helping them, I assume. Huh? I thought we were all going to take the elevator and escape together. Well, as you can see, one of the assailants got the golden bows. But she's got to be really, really strong. All my colleagues together wouldn't stand a chance against her. She'd snuff us out like candles in the wind. How do you know that? You get it. You and Ravi just stay as far back as you can. You'll want to stay behind cover unless you want to get caught in the middle of it. No, I'll probably get scolded if I did that. I don't want that. I've been doing a good job so far. I just want to be told I did okay. Sora. Oh. Damn.
죄송해요. 리엔 씨가 가족을 만나면 꼭 도우라고 그렇게 말씀하셨거든요.
Damn. Oh my, who could have seen this coming? Not me. Yeah, figured that's how this would go down. Dante. Came swinging down with enough force to cut Sora down where she stood. Damn. That movement. He must be the Index Nurse Father's NC. I didn't want to hurt any of you, really. I just wanted to take the elevator and leave with all of you. But the prescript told me otherwise, but besides, I'd rather do what Mr. Ryan wants. Reen? As expected, you are of the House of Spiders. I wish Ravi and I could have had that vanilla ice cream together. The other children, they were never that nice to me. Ravi was nice to you because he believed you were a colleague. Oh, right, that gear I had on, I had borrowed it from a corpse. Then I guess Ravi wouldn't have wanted to share vanilla ice cream with me after all. And Ravi, oof. He's gone.
없어.
무언의 협약을 통해
Our mutual
권위자님과
tacit
신의
recognition of the threat
경고를
allowed us to
떨어뜨릴 수는
quickly distance the
있었지만
manager and the new
둘을
hire away
전부
from the
보호할 수
assailant.
있을 정도로
However, the
간단하겠어요.
circumstances of the attack forced us to choose one over the other.
시계.
Clock, can you stand? Ugh, I don't think so. You're the leader, so I thought I should take you out first. Sorry. I really liked listening to the TikTok. What a shame. It sounded a bit like Mr. Lean's pager. Rain? Like Rhine in a horse? Like to rein in a horse? Rain? But you're not too sure on that? Yeah, I mean the I and the E are messing me up.
안타깝게도
Too bad, no one here can fix your wounds.
그래도
You can still keep ticking, can't you? TikTok. Brain rot Quixote confirmed is crazy.
가족끼리는
皆さん
서로
戦
돕는
闘の準備を
거랬어.
Whoa, that's a cool effect. Oh, that's interesting. I guess. That's 2 skill slots you need to cover.
빠르게 처리하지.
Oh. Oh, it's over. It's so over. It's never been more over. I should have used S3.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
전투 응대에 나선.
I can live with this. Pride.
빈틈 투성이군. 스켈레터.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당
No,
요원에
it's-
대한 평가를
Is it just on
송신합니다.
Ryoshu for the rest of the fight?
된다면 사활을 건다.
Probably hop off mid shoot. This is fucked up. Random. I'm just getting really unlucky.
이쪽이죠.
That was a pretty cool animation. I don't think like, maybe on turn 1, right? But, like, I don't think it really makes a big difference either way. Dawn definitely wore it better. That's all I'm gonna say. Are you certain? Yeah, I can feel it. She has efflorescent ego of her own before our paths crossed. Mr. Rain said manifesting ego isn't something just anyone can do. He said he's jealous of me. Having such an unshakable conviction about what's good and evil is nothing short of amazing, he said. Hearing that, I couldn't help thinking, even if the day the whole family's been waiting for comes, even when my big sis Yoshihide finally comes home, maybe, just maybe, they'll make an exception and let me stay. So, put in a good word for me with Mr. Rain, please? Tell him I've always done my best.
열차 내 정리 요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다. 신속한 처치를 부탁드립니다.
Oh, this song's really nice. What the fuck? Does it really switch every turn? This phase change happened a lot faster than it did in my fight. The Bieber beeping. Me when I beep. I might be kind of fried. Bruh. That's tough. This is fucking cooked, dude. Claimer Bones? Does he get staggered? It's Slash. I don't have Pride Res. Oh, W. Huge. That was fine, I guess.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Para for next turn? True, I suppose. Holy shit, it changed. Ain't that something? I might hold that in my back pocket for now. You missed Among Us? You did miss Among Us. Whatever Among Us is here. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy! Fuck.
것을 기억하고 있지 않은가? 이발사의 깜짝 어트랙션을
맞는 것 같아요.
집중하면 지령은
She really hurts in this phase? Yeah, I can see that. W dodge.
빠르게 처리하지. 내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
이쪽이죠?
That's unfortunate.
이거는
He got very close to losing this fight.
ただならぬ気配を感じます
맞는 것 같아요. 지령은 여러분을 가리키고 있어요.
Oh wait. Oh fuck. Wait. This is like. Oh, I see. How does one clash with these skills? Did she just describe Merceau as a star? She may have. We yielding flesh next turn? Probably not.
구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자라지.
이쪽이죠?
생명 유지 장치의 활성화를 확인했습니다. 아닙니다. 큰 부상을 입은 요원이 있다면 신속히 장치의 패널을 열고
Uh-oh.
언젠가 만나게 된다면
I had hoped to offer you a more proper greeting should we ever meet.
만남은
First impressions matter a great deal after all. Wait, Ravi? Wait. No? Oh, this is just some guy? That's not Ravi? Peek alert, peek alert.
하지만
The situation, however, doesn't seem inclined to give me any room for proper courtesy. Allow me to keep this brief.
LCD 소수
Vespa,
S
Crabro, LCD. Ah, this is the guy Ezra mentioned.
원래는
I was originally headed for the team leader's location, but things look bad here enough that I judged it best to provide a little backup. The comms are down, the LCD probably isn't in a good spot either. You sure you're fine staying here? The team leader always tells me it's high time I started thinking and deciding for myself. It'll be fine. She's not the sort to go down easily against someone on the level of an officer of the fingers. There are two of them. Which one should I take on? Go for the glasses, her ego's a nuisance. Could you please call me by my name, not glasses?
침입자 대부분이 저두가
Are most of the assailants at about their level? Yeah, that or stronger.
죄송하게도
In that case, I must regrettably go back on what I said earlier. I'm starting to suspect our team leader might not be able to last as long as I thought.
늘 그랬지만
This is clearly an extraordinary circumstance, though that isn't anything new. I'll wrap things up here as soon as possible and return to the LCD team. Heh, we'll owe you big time if you can do that. Oh, he's here! Wait, is this guy isn't a color, is he? The yellow harpoon? He is a color? Distortion detective, so you were just stunned by his aura? True. Bro, he's so cool. What the fuck? Baby B. This is so fucking cool.
빠르게 처리하지.
이미 정해졌어요.
Fixer, color fixer, LCD. I see.
넌 반드시 부서진다.
Why didn't I read literally everything he does? I kind of skimmed it. The descriptions in his passives are cute. Temer's Scorch. So the second he joined in, this girl was slaughtered. Okay, hear me out, baby B. You're good with harpoons, right? You use a super snazzy special harpoon, right? And you're shooting for the yellow color, right? Bam, there you have it. The yellow harpoon. Holy fuck. A precious relic of the highest rarity found in the depths of the ruins. It was by mere coincidence that the young boy, blood-soaked, came to be in possession of this spear tip. Coincidentally, he also possessed the aptitude to wield it. What is coincidence? Indeed. Bro, he looks so cool. I can't believe the fight's still going. Fuck my life. Bro dyed his hair to commit to the role.
된다면 사활을 건다.
The fact that Limbus has two color fixers is kind of crazy.
이쪽이죠?
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
Suddenly. Limbus Company, this bow shit is more serious than I thought.
그림자를 따라.
Struggling, really? You of all people, a man of your talents. He has an assist defense? He does?! Why is this not clashing? Oh, that's why. Shit, man. Let's not interrupt what he's doing here.
전투응대에 나선다.
특이성 감지 센서에서 흔치 않은 이상 현상이
At 0 plus
예고되었음을
SP,
안내드립니다.
manifest 1 Mang. Damn, what the fuck?
된다면 사활을 건너.
You never saw that animation? He won the clash and killed her?
공격성 진단 장치에서 고위험 공격이 예고되었음을 안내드립니다.
Oh, is it just the same? Does he just do this until he wins now?
전투응대에 나선다.
이제 결집의 시간.
The true peak of clashing against her, you bend over and take it. That's crazy. You just put them together, like this. Papoon? How many times are you gonna use that lame simile? Spork. Just like Spork. Bro, he did the fucking Papoon thing. That's hilarious. Papoon. Correct, Spork. The world isn't just divided into forks and spoons. Am I hashtag late? You are. We love Papoons. The first time I fucking heard someone say Papoon is during this one Key and Peele skit. It's like Continental Breakfast or something. Putting the two together can be an answer too. Remember that whatever situation you're in, even two techniques that look like total opposites, whoa, language, I think English, can coexist just fine. The quickest, deadliest form of attack may come in the form of a straight line, but it can be redirected by a curve. Whoa, did Master Rain tell you that? That's so cool. Could you tell me some more? Anything that he used to say? You'd rather waste the last moment of your life on his ramblings? Hey, the fight's not over yet. We can't waste time chatting with an enemy we already put down. Just look at the other one. She seems way stronger. It hit you like a marble at Mach 10. I'm a big Papoon enjoyer. Off to the side, I can see Vespa stealing glances at the watch on his wrist, looking anxious. Merceau, tell Vespa. We'll be handling things from here on out. Understood, manager. Your colleagues are located to the southeast of this corridor. Bro, they're like... This is like yellow Merceau. This is crazy. Considering the time of their departure, they should be approximately 2 kilometers away. Have we met somewhere before? They're... Bro. We have. I see. Thank you for letting me know. I will take my leave. Man. I hope we'll meet again soon for proper introductions. Well, there he goes. In hindsight, maybe letting Vespa go was a bad idea considering what we're up against. He would not have cooperated further, manager. That man has an uncompromising sense of punctuality. You know that guy, Merceau? It is true that I am acquainted with him, but not in the scope of familiarity that society typically attributes to the word. Where'd you even meet someone that strong? Well, wait, you weren't enemies, were you? No, he used to be a taboo hunter at N-Corp. What?! N-Corp. Indeed, you once mentioned being an employee there. I did. So, were you a taboo hunter too? I was not. I had merely come upon an opportunity to examine his file. Every time you watch me play, you think you must be turbo ass at the game or something? You spend way longer reading and thinking about shit? Well, I mean, I did kind of get folded like laundry by the moth a few times. I had merely come upon an opportunity to examine his file, and frequented the places the examination suggested a high chance of encountering him until our paths crossed. Wait, what is Merceau's fucking... So you ran into him on purpose? Why? There was no reason not to, manager. What does that even mean? Moth. Ryoshu never once turned an ear toward us throughout the entire conversation. Or perhaps it's more accurate to say that she couldn't. How nauseatingly self-assured. BL is crazy. Moth. You're with me, huh? Wait, how come Dante isn't talking about the goat Intervalo, the Christmas one with the gnomes? The gnomes. Even when they were killed, departing to a place I couldn't follow, I always managed to reach past the searing gates of hellfire and bring them back through the impossible. Return to me, stand with me here. Intense pain ravages through me. Manager bud. Earth be my head, the sky be at my feet. The ladder is laid skyward, and the final kingdom's heart lies penetrated. CH is on fire again. This is much akin to the incident at the Yongjin building. The flame atop their head burns hot like true fire, as though a detonation is nigh. 32 paths are revealed. The rises and falls or breaths are exiled and returned to at the hour of inequivalence. They did eventually snap out of it last time. I am the key and the lock of the steadfast gate. The bell that once rang and at the end rings the beginning. In the new millennial kingdom shall the 13 stand by my side. Oh ho! Not 12. No way. Malkuth. What the fuck? Miss Rhodia Sinclair? Huh? What the heck? When did you fellas get here? What happened to the LCE and the LCD? No response. This is... Who's the 13th? John Limbus himself. But I feel like that node was kind of like a scripted win, wasn't it? Like, just survive long enough until the yellow harpoon shows up and then you just win. Dude, it's my OC, Firefist Gregor! Notice how he only does this with things that involve Bamboo-Hatted Kim. This is to show that Bamboo-Hatted Kim is actually Papa Kim Ji-hoon controlling the strings. True. Kinda like that hide-and-seek song Papa used to sing me when we'd play. Okay, Dunzo, she should be coming into this containment unit anytime, any minute. Detective, we drew the escape spectacular this way. Apparently they've got stage 3 P.E.K.K.A.s too. Do we have everything we need for our stratagem? So, are you sure about this? I mean, we did explain everything we know to you, but the whole plan came from your head. If you're talking about cross-validation, you'll be pleased to hear that our review of the observation logs has already verified the efficacy of this plan. I see no reason to make any last-minute changes. Okay, but what if it doesn't go according to plan? What if something goes wrong? Or, you know, did you prepare a plan B in case that happens? I did not. That's some impressive confidence. Don't most people prepare a plan B when they have even the slightest misgivings about their plan A? Why would there be a plan B when there isn't even my plan A? There is no plan B. We are outnumbered and outgunned. This just happened to be the only way we could buy time. Where's my goat Matthias? 13th sinner Papa Bongi. Was the war any different? You should know perfect planning seldom leads to perfect execution. Well, I guess Moses doesn't have lives to burn through like we do. She wouldn't dare wing it in this life and death situation. Voila. What's this thing supposed to be? Oh, it looks super weird. Is this a flower? I don't remember chopping up anything that looked like this earlier. Doesn't look like you can talk either, so... Oh, are you like waving at me to come over? Wave back. Oh, I know what's going on here. You're trying to buy time. Huh? What the hell are you doing? Trying to jab me and suck my blood dry, huh? In your dreams, dumbass. Ha, piece of cake. She just cut it off?
저게 잘라지는 거였어?
Wait, you can just cut it off? You must quickly make adjustments to this plan to... Should not have given the middle access to an ego gift this peak. No, that development is a part of the plan. Every time the crushing loneliness set in, she must have endured it by burying herself in comic books and video games. And that is her only connection to her so-called father. She obsessed over games, not as mere entertainment for her. It was survival. It was what kept her going. Then, that's true, then she'll fight the abnormality like she's playing a video game. As a rule of thumb, when running blind into a boss fight, the go-to strategy is usually dealing with the mooks that get in the way. But that rule doesn't apply to this boss. She can cut down the mooks all she wants, but that'll only get her covered in more Gasipium. You fought it before, haven't you? Once you're covered in its Gasipium, it becomes nearly impossible to even parry the drenched Gasipium's attacks. You'll have built up too much power. Is this like an invincibility phase? You're jabbing socks into the ads to give yourself some kind of HOT buff, aren't you? Then I gotta take out the ads first. Ah, dang it! What's going on? My sword's not... When that monster turned red... She gonna get the worst ego gift. Squeaky background noise? Squeaky? Heal over time, I assume? This plan would not have worked had her nurse father joined her earlier than expected. We got lucky. This abnormality presents the kind of challenge that is difficult to overcome alone. We could deploy the same strategy against the middle nurse father later. We're not out of the woods yet, but this was quite clever. There you are! Been cooped up in here all along like a bunch of scared chickens, eh?
아빠가 프라모델 조립하는 거 안
Aw, didn't you watch Papa put together his Plamo kits? When the model kits get way too many pointy sprues like these? Get down! You gotta chop them off before you get building. He destroyed every pectaculum and vine in the vicinity with a single swing. And totally wrecked the ceiling too. Yo, Papa's back. Gonna sit on your butt all day, princess? Monkey pondering gif. It's Matt ass. To cleave through the Gossypium before any of its blossoms could even land. Why work with your brains when you've got the brawn? Thanks for letting my kid play with you folks. It's hide and seek, right? Mind if I take over for her for a sec? Looks like we've managed to buy ourselves some time. This is it. We're gonna have to fight this guy. Bus team, you guys ready? Of course. Huh? Is she? They both fell unconscious. What? Huh? Huh? Hey, what's wrong, guys? You asshole! What the hell did you do to them? Why'd they all suddenly... What? I didn't even lift a finger. Alright, you're getting written up in the book for trying to frame me for this. This is not to do with that man, nor with the distortion. Well, what else can we... What? I'm freaking losing my mind here, guys. Get up, come on! Ezra, shaking them hardly seems to be the solution to bring them back to consciousness. Got it. Then I'll try to draw that bastard's attention while... Calm down. I think we can all survive this. Exhale. The standard method of defeating this abnormality is to chip away at the pearl gradually, but if one destroys the pearl and only the pearl in a single strike... Ungdo, how are your arms? I shan't rest until they are physically torn from my body. Ezra, remember that room packed full of pectaculum? Yep. Very well then. Phew, wasn't that fun? Looks like my little girls learned a lot too. Glad to see you nerds are not all talk. That first stunt you pulled on me sure had some bite. Those galvanized corpses were, well, electrifying. Got any more toys to throw at me, or are y'all all out of stock? Gonna have to close up shop soon, but let me get you an extra something on the house. Oh, we'll be back with the stock, so enjoy this in the meantime. Ezra, open it. Got it. Oh, this fucker. Damn. What an absolute monster. Just how many augmentations has he gotten? This is overkill, especially for the middle. Damn, can you do that to me? A Tsukihai? Hello? At Tsukihai? That's GOAT. The abnormality covered him in paralytic corrosive venom and dumped a bucket full of crawling larvae to eat into his skin. And yet, none of them managed to hurt him. Venom, is that really supposed to be your cherry on? No. Top, you're terrible at choosing toys. Sigh. What a troublesome brat you are. Were you this much of a menace when with your toys as a kid too? Sorry, I get tired of things rather easily. And when I get tired of something, I smash it. Now that I'm tired of everything, I've no reason to hesitate. What about Model Kit Iron Host Mark IV? Lady Team Leader, this is hardly the time to be going off on a tangent. Just let the magic happen. How do you know that legendary series? The Mark IV series was the last product ever released before that toy factory closed shop. Naturally, its stock was extremely limited. And the only person who understood the true significance of that was, tragically, none other than a certain little boy. No one cared how much this mattered to you, did they? The world would never see such a toy again. It was a singular release, leagues apart from what you already had at home, and yet... He has assumed an odd expression. Perhaps a certain recollection consumes him. The detective saw right through him and found the distortion lurking in his heart. Ezra, now! Gotcha, another round with the powered gauntlets, right? Charge at him, frontal assault. I'll chain him up with my pipe. Exhale. What in the... What's this purple thing? You did all that brain screw just to put me in one of these toy cuffs? Nothing so fancy, I simply verbalized what I saw within you in a convincing manner. Ha! Trying to break free only tightens it, eh? We gotta capitalize on this as much as we can, Ongdo. Sword of the Homeland. Valor-bound acupuncture dive. Would this blade be so swift that it overwhelms any effort to steer its path? Then an unbending trajectory like that of a loosened arrow shall strike true. Miss Ezra. The gauntlet distracts while the swift sword goes for my head. That's your game? How did he unbind himself? That leg of his. Weren't expecting to see moonlight stones, were ya? I just needed to free this one leg. It's too bad my hands aren't free to open the book, though. Damn it. But forcing me to live through that day again is a crime that doesn't even need to be written down in the book. Your death ain't gonna be pretty, lady. Even deep purple didn't work. Damn it, that moonlight. Was that trick supposed to mess with my head, too? Impressive, really. You turned one of the finest moonlight stones Mcorp had to offer totally opaque. Cough. The blade snapped. I failed to even make a scratch. As for you, you lunged at me knowing that both of your arms would be ripped off at that speed. Damn! As that is how a Salsu must carry herself. You see, while I'm easily distracted, I often find myself earnestly captivated by shiny new releases. So I think some commendations are due. You are, truly, the image of valor. Look at how your torn arms are still clutching the hilt of that sword. Man, you guys actually got me kinda winded. I'm a big fan of these gimmicky fights. Ongdo really foreshadowed her own disability. That's crazy. No arms are safe in Canto 9. Ha, that's so? I can hear something coming this way. Got me some more monsters, eh? Even better. Were there more abnormalities or distortions remaining? Heh, we've got something even worse. It's Goat. It's him. Apologies for the delay, team leader. They took their sweet time with the paperwork. Of course they did. Business as usual for the Hana Association, especially for something like this. I assume you passed the evaluation? I have, and was designated a color. Oh, he just got the color designation. Baby B, don't tell me you weren't stalling behind that wall for a dramatic entrance, were you? Why would I do that? I beelined here as fast as I could, cutting through every wall between me and your position. No one's ever bested my strength, even when I was active in the biz. This is fun. What's your name, my man? I don't think I've ever heard of anyone like you in my prime. Aren't you a talkative piece of finger trash? A rancid one at that. I won't give you the honor of learning my name, middle scum. Damn. Did my Uber recommended name get pushed through? It did. There were other options, but yes, that's the name. That's rad. Then cough. Monster dude, prepare to go on the record as the Yellow Harpoon's first kill. I hate to tell you, Ezra. I'm sure you can tell from the way it sounds, but I'm the one who came up with that name. Beelined. Yellow Stinger would have been so much better. Oh, fuck. Oh, please don't use your right arm to parry my strikes. It hurts to see a good ingredient marred. Silence! I would much rather remove my own arm than have it be a part of thine inquisitus art. In the absence of aesthetics, self-harm for the sole purpose of survival is a rather hideous thing. But perhaps your arm, removed in a moment of great passion, has the potential to be a decent piece of art. Oi, don't you bother answering his drivel, lass. Let him tire himself out talking. We're gonna have to attack him all at once, all four of us. You're getting it, lad. You're a right proper brawler now. No, you must wait. This is... What's it? If we don't deal with that Git right this instant, he'll... Assistant. This is... Hohenheim. What is going on? I think she was about to ask for forgiveness. The situation is certainly an outlier, isn't it? Could the threads have unraveled? Oh, or perhaps they have been dragged away by their threads. The city boasts many a work of art, yet Yoshihide has found the marionette dolls particularly distasteful. That child believed those puppets to be, how should I put this, mere simulacra. Simulacra may be infinitely similar to what is real, but to her, no matter how meticulously their details were recreated, they were worthless next to the living, breathing reality. But please, one should not be in such haste to dismiss their qualities as mere simulacra. Do try to assume a flexible perspective. From a certain point of view, they may be what constitute a utopia. Dude was named... If I was named Vespa and Yellow Harpoon, I would jump. That's crazy. Git instead of Jit is crazy. What's... Git? Is it not Git? You jit? You get? I don't know. Perhaps... fuck, did I already read this? I don't think I did. Perhaps despite our disparities, if we were to together ascend the strings that bind us inch by inch, we may find, at their end, a single hand that puppeteers us all. Git comment. Git commit. It is indeed fascinating that a card-carrying member of the ring would spout a baseless backstreets rumor that the five fingers are, in truth, one hand. However, such unverified conspiracy theories are useless to researchers like ourselves. Regardless, it seems like the assistant's bold plan has fallen through already. This is yet another demonstration of why we can never have too many backup plans. When was our last battle test? 3 days ago? 4 days ago. You grumbled about how disappointing the results were given the budget that went into the project, and bought us coffee from a vending machine. You've got quite a sharp memory too, but going by the exact number of hours that have passed since then, it is closer to 3 days. Anyway, you have nothing to worry about, while I cannot deny that I still have some misgivings about your expertise in electrical engineering. I'm not exactly at liberty to choose. Let us elect Plan B as our boss. I've just come up with a more surefire plan. Your Plan B is full of holes, and I don't like its odds. I know you agree. Do not entertain that foolish thought. I know what you're thinking, I suppose. That could be the most one can expect from an ordinary mind such as yours, but... Hohenheim. Boss. Stop. Not another word. You have to give me some time to think of another plan. Remember our last test with my lantern ego gear? It had pretty respectable energy output at 70% attunement, not to mention how it activates its charm effect at that rate. If I were to raise that output to 120%, I should be able to draw his attention for a maximum of 5 minutes. For you, boss, that's more than enough time to conduct the remaining repairs. The ego gear cannot handle the energy output at 120% attunement. It will explode, and you will end up taking the full brunt of. Will my words, my objection, do anything to change your mind? No, it won't. I'm sorry. As for Alyssa, well, I'm sure they'll keep their word, no matter what. If they manage to rescue her, then please look after her, okay? No, dude, Martin, no. Martin. Such composure. You don't seem to care much that your pupil has abandoned you. If only that were true. If only that were true, I wouldn't be in this pit of devastation. Have you any last words to impart on the world? Most ingredients I use for my work like to let out a dying cry as though its volumes is the determinant of life and death, usually around this point in my creative process. No, I do not. The accomplishments I have achieved in this life are far too extensive and significant to be condensed into a mere few words. Rather a grandiose statement to be carved into such a frail, unremarkable body. But I like it. Rest assured, I will carve them with utmost care. The glow. This may not be the end you had in mind, but please don't let yourself be so crestfallen. You and your fleeing friend were no more than spalls to be chipped away to sculpt the core into a most beauteous form.
모든 존재는 상호 유사하게 구성되어 있으나 그것들은 모두
Otis's new ego is Big Envy resonance support. Kira, middle apprentice Otis eventually. Otis's new ego? Like in the battle pass, or is it something like a new banner? Hohenheim donated $2.50 on Frey's stream here, by the way. That's crazy. Every being exists in mutual similitude, yet each of them leads a life of their own. Battle Pass, Skizzers, the BP ego. What is that light? What is that melody? Spalls to be chipped away. I might be compelled to agree had you referred to only me, but your assessment failed when you thought of me as highly as you did him. For who in the world would be so blind as to see such brilliance as mere Spall? Oh, indeed, what a beautiful, incandescent hue of teal. The whole gang's here. I don't even remember what team I was using.
지위를 받는 건 오랜만이네요.
화점을.
실장?
잠시 고래.
주인.
고래.
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
지위를
고래를 향해.
화점.
실장이군요.
이번 의뢰는
피가 범람할 시간이요.
언제나 준비.
뛰어가겠네.
Scissors beats rock, that means I win, which I think is silly. That kind of goes hard. The gang. Swap to Drifting Blade Ryoshu. Oh shit. I forgot. My blurred vision slowly comes into focus, as does my dazed mind. Feels like something just wreaked havoc through my head. Uh-oh. Faust, know anything about what just happened? Faust? Wait, why is everyone here? Did you guys finish restoring the facility? Why is everyone here? I will explain the sequence of events, as it is clear that the manager once again remembers none of it. Approximately 7 minutes prior, the flame on your head began to conflagrate, as it did in the previously observed instance, before the absent sinners were, for lack of a better descriptor, summoned or materialized here. I did that. But this feels different. Maybe it's a power to summon the sinners to me when things get dicey? Nay, that does not seem to be the case, Dante. What you have summoned are not the sinners, but identities, their forms, mirror, reflected, and opaquely shaped, yet inarguably overwritten. That's fucking creepy. Their identities. Then what about the actual sinners who are still separated from us? No way for us to know at this point. Let's just appreciate this opportunity while we have it. What matters is that we do not lose the golden bows, right? He's not wrong. I don't like this, but I'm not exactly in a position to pick and choose. Least suspicious LCB. You're the second person I've heard who said Ravi? Like, I kind of forgot what Ravi looked like, and they look similar enough that, like... Oh, fuck. I can't do this, man. Please read. I don't think you're win rating this boss. You thought it was Ravi too until you saw the yellow streaks in the hair? Well, even after I saw the yellow streaks, I thought Ravi was like incognito or something. Chised's Mercy? Wait. This is really easy to win rate. We'll see how this goes. My team may not be as goated as X-Ventica's. Stigma Blade? Stigma Workshop? Dawn Office Fixer Philip? How did he have the time to put in the hair dye after getting torn in half? Maybe it's like he dyed the yellow parts in his hair. Maybe it's naturally yellow. Win rate, then pay attention and adjust. Uh-oh. She clashes as fast as Sancho. I mean, this looks pretty good to me, right? Like, I guess I could add some more pride in here. Just like one of those, you know? I will get clapped. Just forfeit the fight. The Deeply Star was actually Philip. That's fucking crazy. W assist attack. Looks like a reset to me. Have the fastest sinners clash the first skills? Me when I headshot? No headshot. What is this? Read the Blade Trail debuff? Too late. If you forfeit right now, Vespa will come to my rescue. Like, why do you keep trying to get me to fucking forfeit?
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
유혈적 폭력 사태 발생 중. 열차 내에 남아 있는 정리 요원은
Holy
신속한
fuck.
상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
Damn, really? Wait, what's your sanity? Wait. Okay, look, man. There's a special loss screen for losing with Vespa.
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입
ABM? Who the fuck is AB? Oh, Adore Blossom Moth? You're... I mean, I guess. After I, like,
확인해 보시길
was told to
권장드립니다.
focus the wings, it wasn't that bad. Who the fuck is staggered? Well, I read, I just like didn't process. I was supposed to like let the body attacks go unopposed. It's Ardor. Adore. Ardor Blossom Log.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅기에 이런 구절.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
Red coin stagger moment.
이 구석구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔.
Oh, I forgot to read the fucking thing you told me to read.
정리 요원 일부의 코마 상태 진입을 감지했습니다.
Gain 1 fragile for
적절한
every
대처를
10 stab.
취하거나 열차 밖으로 추출하여 청소를 방해하지 않게 하시길 권장드립니다.
Bro, what are we clashing?
된다면 사활을 건다.
Damage if it doesn't work, forfeit. Why? What are you doing? What's happening? Holy fuck. Oh wait, you're being serious about forfeiting? Wait, I can't. Are you fucking with me? I can't tell if you're fucking with me. Told you, man. Their identities were incomplete, perhaps due to the abruptness with which they were summoned. No, of course not. Retry the fight to see. After this. Wait, are you being fucking dead ass right now? And we're nowhere strong enough to stand against the Pinky Nurse Father. Am I not even a threat to her? Let's go again, Clockhead. I could have won, but I didn't read the Blade Trail stuff in time. Wait, what do you mean, the Blade Trail stuff? Oh, the fucking... Bro, the frack... What are you saying? Bro, I'm being fucking mind-fucked right now. What are you all saying? I'm fucking dazed and confused. Crawling back to the House of Spiders with that, huh? You're much more tolerable, Mute. I'm glad I sliced your tongue clean. Stole your tongue, cunt. Her passive mentions you can auto-lose at X amount of Blade Trail on opponents? Oh. Wait, is that a winnable fight? Or is that a fucking scripted loss? Oh, wait, you said it's a scripted loss. Wait, oh, so like if I... Bro, are you fucking... Does Vespa actually show up? What an unbearable sight it is to see you still holding on to that single frayed thread of memory. How are you speaking? I remember chalking off your foul tongue with the sword. There should be nothing left of your mind but shattered bits of memory. Why even go through all this trouble to save that thing? I'm still holding on to that single thread, and it led me here. I'm going through all this trouble because I can still see that single thread, still connected through where everything has been severed and sheared. You lied. Winnable. I got like 2 unlucky clashes and was considering resetting, but you kept going and got her to her HP threshold. There's a scripted loss version, but you can win for different dialogue. Kim even appears if you got to the next turn. What are you saying to me, Hikaru? It is precisely because everything else has been severed and sheared that your feelings are mere illusions. Do you even remember her face, her voice, her height? Do you even remember how you used to spend time with her? Mommy. Can I call you mommy? You can call me whatever, it doesn't matter. But it does! There's a big difference, mommy. It's got a different echo, don't you think? Admit it already. You're holding onto that thread because without it, you'd have nothing left. That's why you're hugging so tightly onto that illusion, like it's your everything. Hilarious. Had it been all those years ago, your words would have cut through my heart like a knife. Why do you always talk to me like that, mother? Whenever you do that, it hurts. It hurts right here even though I don't bleed, like you're stabbing me. So, does that make you feel miserable? Huh? My life has been nothing but an unending stream of misery ever since you happened. Did you know that? Go ahead, answer me. I know. Good. Don't you ever forget that. Don't forget that you're the weight tied to my ankle. You dragged me down here. And you have the nerve to whine about some mean words? When did I permit you to look at my face? Look away! Sorry. I won't look at your face without your permission, mother. I won't complain about hurting either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. None of you has changed one bit since the last time I saw you, and that is so satisfying to watch. All you ever know to do is blame everyone else for your miseries while never trying to change yourselves. No wonder none of you ever managed to leave the House of Spiders, that quagmire of a place. Genuinely have giving manager an aneurysm for real. Out here smelling burnt toast and shit. Quagmire giggity. What the fuck? That's so stupid, dude. Why would you say that? Yeah. It was true. The yellow harpoon kills the old lady and says, right? Oh shit, that's giggity. I don't disagree. The only way to be free is never to have been caught in it to begin with. For you and me both. Bro, relax. The Pinky nurse father let out a wry laughter as she muttered, "Besides, we're no strangers, you and I. We've lived under the same roof for years, haven't we? I don't know about the other nurse fathers, but I can see right through your mind. Perhaps for you, hiding that child inside that safe may have seemed like the best plan at the time. What a tight space you've squeezed her into. A hole so small only a child could have ever hoped to fit inside." What did you say? You dare swing that thing at me? Presumptuous fool? If you're serious about this, do unsheathe the sword as you did then. You're nothing if you have no heart. If you've no heart to do even that. You always make that same face whenever I hurt you. Why do you always talk to me like... Y'all are actually killing him. Manager Unk, nuh-uh. That's crazy. On the day you swung that sword with such abandon, you left a rather nasty wound on me. Whatever this blade cut once will become cut again in its presence. Wound that once healed shall reopen. And the prosthetics that replace the limbs shall fall away and reveal old amputations as their mechanical joints come apart. That was supposed to be absolute rule of this blade, a rule without exceptions. You told me that this power demands the sacrifice of memories, the truest proof that it is real. Well, when has the discussion of truths and lies ever meant anything? I'm not even playing Canto 9 right now, this is just a dream. I wouldn't lie, I just looked it up. I can't believe the fact that this is a dream showed up on Google. Unk. Oh, what the fuck? We're back here. Once I'm reinstated, I'm gonna get that central consigliere bitch to give me something for the trouble. Ha, that fucker has no idea what kind of shit I'm going through out here. The House of Spiders. How is it that it's still operational? Hi, Batty. Hi. Bomencino. Oh, brother. Child abuser. You really know how to fuck with my ego. A bit rude, don't you think? I'm standing right here. You could at least do me the courtesy of pretending to be winded. This isn't a goddamn Q&A session. I know you and the rest have infiltrated the HQ research facility because you couldn't let Sinner number 4 go. Sinner? You've got some awful manners calling my kid something like that. Give her a number like she's some prisoner too. You overestimate your connection to my ticket, Red Gaze. Your journey has lasted barely more than a year and you're lording over her like you're in charge. Calling her Sinner this, Sinner that? I've been teaching Ticket ever since her tiny little baby hands held a knife for the first time. There's got to be more than your twisted possessive sense of attachment that kept the House of Spiders alive for all those years. Seems that you, all of you, are bound there by something that only Sinner number 4 can provide. Something that you're all still holding on to. We calling randoms baddies now? Fuck, what's her name? Valencina. Bumencina trying to talk all high and mighty like she's anything right now. You have no idea what I had to endure to get my ticket. I'm not letting her go to waste like some shitty scrap paper. Oh yes, over a decade's worth of preparation went into it. She's the culmination of our collective wish. Thanks for looking after our runaway pup, but she's got some pedigree, you know? It's about time you sent her back to her loving parents. This is what you've been stalling for, I see. Yeah, this shit gig's coming to an end too. And don't you even think about activating that ego of yours. My neighbor's good-for-nothing burden uses that too. It's always so obvious when she's about to use it. You think you can get away from me if I don't activate my ego? Oh, so scary. I know what you're good at, and I know what got you that red color. The Smoke War, Syndicate Stripes, Finger Bow Bell. I've already seen and done too much. Once I had tumbled through all these big events, I had made so many connections that things I shouldn't know, shouldn't be able to know, follow the thread right back to my eyes and ears. Intriguing to think that there are idlers who've got enough time on their hands to eat a stray dog forsaken by her famiglia. What the fuck? Wouldn't you agree, Valencina? Shut up. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. If it weren't for Rain's plan, I would have long made mincemeat out of your cake before killing you too, Red Gaze. Huh.
슬슬 시간이 돼서 나 이제 집에 가야 하거든. 그런데 당신
Scared of the Red Gaze, she's shivering in her timbers. Loving is a word. It's about time I headed home, but you're not about to let me leave without a fight, huh? Can't have the textbook bleed out while I fight. Looks like I'll need some insurance. Glad I kept my rapier nice and sharp. See, the slightest brush with its edge can cleave right through flesh. Unless you want to see me draw a thin red line along your precious kid's throat, put that weapon down on the ground. Then kick it away, out of your reach. Very good. Now, I'll put the kid down. and count to 3. Slowly, mind you. I've come this far. You don't want to watch my hand slip and drop this kid on the ground all wrong, do you? 3. Come on, don't give me that look. 2. Nice catch. Looks like you've made a mess of my textbook, but hey, it's nothing I can't piece back together. Gonna take this one home now. Ciao. Oh boy, would you look at the time. Yo, bowl cut. Bowl cut? You talking to me? I get it, you got enough strength to back up all that swagger, but don't get too cocky. I'm running a bit busy, so I'll just write you up in the book for now. Next time it's Brawn versus Brawn. Papa, looks to me you've got your own people to take care of, and I've got mine. Why don't we go our separate ways for now? Smart choice. Now go ahead and fix up my toys in the meantime. You're gonna priority ship them to my front door soon anyway, aren't ya? Oh, by the way, I appreciate a good bowl cut. What? Ah, I must have lost track of time, lured by that light. What a pity. It's already closing time for this gallery. One must wonder, why does every instance of immersion carry the promise of its breaking? Such was the steadfastness of Martin's will. On the other hand, it seems you were far too ignorant to have understood the concept of self-sacrifice. I see. It is often said that to pursue art is to embark on an endless journey of learning, and I certainly enjoyed this learning opportunity. Down to how he burst, and the following firework of flesh and bone from that explosive performance. I hope our reunion will come sooner than later. Come visit my gallery, won't you? I must say, I'm starting to look forward to hearing your critique of it. What a heartless person she is. Yo, it's Poland! To leave you behind is in such a state. Even if you aren't her child, this is rather uncharitable behavior. Let's head home, Sora. Stop. Stop! Don't go! I saw your report card on my way here, sweetie. I understand why they might have placed you in 3rd place, but I hope you won't lose heart over it. Because when it comes to killing, Yoshihide, you're in a class beyond the 1st and 2nd ranks. I don't give a shit! Mr. Rain, can you share the code to Zenon's tortoise spiral with them? They're good, kind people. They saved me when the ceiling caved in on me. Is that so? Alright. The spirals all share the same password, which is... obviously, your birthday, sweetheart. Even on that day, I had bought a cake as the prescript ordered me to, because I couldn't think of any gift that'd make you happy. And it always weighed heavily on my heart that you never even got to have a single bite of it. Be sure to dress your wounds so they won't scar, okay? Tell me, have you, all of you, always known where I'd hidden her? Well, here's a very simple answer to your very simple question. Why don't you come home and find out? Don't go. Don't go. Not like this. Honey, what you just said was pretty effective. It hit me right in my heart, and for a moment, it stung. Rien. That's how you say it? Rien? I can't believe they fucking killed off Martin, man. Dude, what the fuck? Man. What is that? He has left something behind. It appears to be, safe. Oh, fuck. Araya. Is this my name?
내 이름이야?
그래.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you read it. It's too hard to read. Hope it's not something as random as Saru. How do you write your name, Mommy?
자,
Go on, read it.
읽어봐.
Ryoshu?
아니,
No, that's not how you read those letters. Yoshihide. That's how you say it. Ryoshu! It's prettier and easier. The facility has been restored. Of course, would take time, but the LCC and pilot have immediately been put under recovery procedures. Ampules, not enough. Year, month, and date. Wait, so this is the year. Wait, this is the year 957. It's April the 4th. Oh wait, no, that's the fucking birthday. Fuck my life. So we just managed to disable those stakes. Is Ryoshi still... It's only been 4 days since the meeting where they laid down all those warnings to keep me from intervening. And now it may as well have never happened. The preparations are complete. Wait, what? That's funny as fuck, actually. Manager, how is Sinner number 4? Still a bit dazed, but she's recovered. Date says it shouldn't be a problem. The clock is not a cure-all, Date. The LCB is prepared to take part in this mission. The lady team leader has expressed that the LCD sees no reason not to participate. All ready for deployment on our end too. Yo, this is sick! Reading you loud and clear. LCA Team 1 ready for assault. Dude, this is so fucking cool! I need this to be unblurred immediately. Limbus, assemble! You don't like how the inside is scratched? Yeah, that's kind of rough. The big base gets nuked. Our objective remains the same. The LCA's primary purpose will be to remove any and all post-infiltration obstacles. One question remains, however. Are we absolutely certain about this formation? Is there a problem? Direct any of your misgivings regarding the plan to me, and I, Otis, shall answer them. We landed on this much after discussion with everyone, but the problem... Aura is non-existent. In consideration of Limbus Company's current roster, this is as optimal as our current division of power can be. Recalling your pathetic performance back at the HQ, you really are. The Special Operations Unit wasn't built for that kind of mission, don't blame them. Besides, that incident's left a nasty bruise on our pride, and we're not letting it slide. Are we going to sip tea and chat all day, or are we going to get a move on? We're just about ready. Backdoor connection established. Are you sure you should be out and about so soon? You best sit back and focus on recovery until they get a prosthetic arm attached. I'm okay. Bleeding stopped. I'll open the door after counting down from 5. Boss, are you sure about taking that gear? No need to worry on my account. The tests, limited as they were, have proven that I am more than capable of using it. Are you certain about taking that gear to battle? There's no other ego gear I'm more familiar with than this one. Oh shit. Keep an eye on your attunement levels, and do watch out for the abnormalities voices. This is my request to you. Don't take it lightly. I still don't like this. Even with backup plans upon backup plans prepared, walking straight into the enemy's stronghold is... At least we won't be the ones getting taken unawares this time, team leader. This is our chance to get back at them for what they've done, right, Junior? Truly so, though I cannot be a part of this endeavor. Not you, Miss Ongdo. I'm talking about the team, Junior, right here. Our very own Baby Bee. You just sit tight and think about what style you want for your new arms. I don't see any reason why I should be called the Junior around here. When Miss Ongdo and Bamboo-Hatted Kim have... Yeah, Bamboo too! Didn't you know the unspoken rule? Once a junior, always a junior. Ezra, Vespa, save your strength for our actual enemies. Sent the Ujat sprite in DMs? Alright. Got Big Bird's gear and the DRV ego gift? The DRV? What the fuck is DRV? I hope you've all drilled the plan into your heads, men. Verily, I have taken the plan to heart. We shall strike down the wicked with furious justice. Guys, check your pockets again for ampules. Make sure you have all of them, okay? Most people can't even dream of getting their hands on these top-of-the-line ampules. Keep them close and tight, because we're gonna need them if we get separated from the manager. The nods are because Big Bird makes everything dark. Reporting, LCA, LCB, LCD, and LCE assault team mission preparations complete. Final authorization from the HQ received and confirmed. Let's finish this. And it goes without saying, but we'll make sure they get theirs. You can say that again. We'll be there soon, Ryoshu. The place where those people raised you. The House of Spiders. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, mommy. Operation Spider Pyre? Bro, that's sick. Commence mission. Bro, that was so fucking good. What the fuck? I was gonna say, I think Canto 8 Part 2 was better. I think that was fucking better. And it's not like ending early like Canto 8. This might be the best Canto. Okay, which fucking... Is this the one? You guys have to be fucking with me, right?
나의 상대는 어디 있는가?
Matthias realizing he has to fight Kim and not Teth Abnos.
특이성 감지 센서, 청소 타입 Y 확인.
No, we're not.
활동성이 증가했는지 확인하시길 권장드립니다.
Wait, where does it say she fucking ends the fight? Hidden passive? It doesn't, that was lies. Starbucks haste passive? I don't even know what the fuck that is. It was lies. It's so over.
특정 요원이 심각한 부상을 입은 것을 감지했습니다. 만약 스스로 움직일 수 있다면 통로에서 이탈하시어 다른 요원의 전투에 방해가 되지 않도록 배려 부탁드립니다. 주의! 해당 정리 방식은 사태가 청소될 가능성을 유의미하게 낮출 수 있습니다.
Build it up on Ryoshu. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
人の皆さんの状態を確認する必要がありそうです。管理人。
열차 내 비상 상황 발생. 상황의 통제 가능성 6% 이하로 하강함을 감지. 이
Wait, why is she
상황은
winning?
인사부서에 통지되며 정리요원 일부의 생명은 보장되지 않을 수 있습니다.
전투응대 나.
C-wise. Oh, is it just like an HP threshold thing? The sanity difference?
아직 주인놈을 챙겨야 하는데. 사냥 실패다.
Examine the silent regard skill.
버틀러들도 문제.
Examine the phantom step skill.
확실한 재교육이
Index Dawn looks really fun. Does she? Oh, I can dispense Index Faust. I do have a lot of lunacy and pulls saved up. What is this? Gamba? I'll do a little bit of Gamba. Munashi. Oh shit, word? Just like that! Oh, dude. Dude. What are we doing here, gang? Get it in 40 pulls? Oh! Whoa! Bruh! Index Dawn. Dude, no fucking way! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go!
도망치지 마시게나. 지령이 당신에게 향하고 있으니.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Bro, that emoji says so much. Luck of the Index, true. How do I... Or do I not have any takeoff? I do not. The prescript told me to win.
심장에 나선 없는 자가 이곳을 배회하면 나리가 좋아하지 않을 테지. 마법의 삐삐님도 로신한테도.
Bruh, this is a crazy fucking loading screen. Murgoat. Alright, well, that was fun. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go fight Shock Centipede off camera now, and then, I don't know. I guess next week is more Limbus, whenever the fucking part 3 comes out. Huge spoilers for Canto 7 here? Wait, where?
이 시간이야말로.
Oh, huge spoilers for Canto 7 in the fucking... in the Uptie story? That's crazy. They fucking spoil Canto... Well, I don't know if it's a Canto 9 spoiler, but it kind of feels like it spoiled it. And then also in Canto 7's kind of wacky. Anyway, thanks for watching.